Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about the new Primaris Bikers, the Outriders. Don't get confused, I know there's Outriders in the Horus Heresy, but these are the new ones. These are new flashy big boys. They put an article out on the Warhammer community website, just a little bit of a preview of their stat line, so we're going to be going through all that. Apologies if you hear rain throughout this video, because it's currently absolutely throwing it down in the UK where I am at the moment, in Manchester, glorious sunny Manchester. The clouds have opened, there's thunder, there's lightning, it's the Emperor. He is not pleased. He wants the Indomitus box set released now. He wants GW to release the bloody price list so we can see what's going on. So yes, getting off track. We're going to be talking about the bikers, and also right at the end of the video, I'm just going to be talking about the little rumour image that came out today, because I still think there's more stuff coming for the Space Marines. So let's jump in and let's get talking. So let's start with the basic stat line for these new Primaris Bikers. So the movement is 14 inches, which I think is incredible. That's basically like moving 2 lengths as a Primaris Marine in one turn. Again, that is not advanced or anything like that. Weapon skill is 3+, ballistic skill is 3+, strength is 4, toughness is 5. I like that toughness 5. I always like to see things toughness 5. I just like my big toughness strong guys. Wounds 4. 4 wounds each is absolutely massive for these. I love that. So altogether, if you're playing in a 3-man squad of these, it's 12 wounds. Burning through 12 wounds on bike. It all depends, when it comes to the points and stuff, but we'll talk about that in a second. Attacks equals 2, leadership is 7, and the save is 3+. Now, there's no mention of abilities, no mention of what war gear you can equip your bike with. As someone who loves melee aspects and, bikers and everything like that, I'm hoping that maybe you can equip these guys with power swords, but I won't be holding my breath. When you look at their arsenal, actual guns they can actually carry, we can already see that they've got 2 bolters on the front. I'm probably going to argue that these are going to be assault bolters, so 3 shots each. So all in all, that is going to be 18 shots with this entire squad. They do have like the sidearm, which is, it looks like a bolt pistol, but it looks like a bigger bolt pistol. So maybe it's like a heavy bolt pistol or something special like that. I don't think you're going to be able to equip these guys with like melters or flamers and stuff for the bikes. I think now the average thing you got to get is just bolters for these chaps. Now, if we go back to the stats, let's just go in a bit more in-depth with this. So, movement 14, I think that's great. As you would expect for bikes, you want to get them up the board to start harassing the enemy. You could argue with the mats getting smaller, and again, I'm not saying smaller, you have to play at that is the recommended or minimum play style, but that means, you can actually move these chaps closer into the enemy and start engaging them a lot faster in both range and melee, because don't forget now, you can shoot in melee when you tag things. So technically, if you want to get these guys in, shoot them, then go in, charge, do your little attacks and stuff, and then, when it comes into your shooting phase next time, you can still shoot and everything like that. So, it can work out. So that comes into the weapon skill and ballistic skill of 3+, which is great. The strength is 4. I didn't expect anything to that to go up. Toughness 5. I was actually kind of on the fence if these were going to be toughness 5 or not. But it's great to see that they have gone toughness 5. I think that really, really makes the bikes big, bulky things. And of course, with some of the weapons deployed against Space Marines, it's always nice to have toughness 5, because you just get a little bit extra saving and everything like that. It's harder for you to, wound these chaps, which it should be, because again, they're on these big, massive bikes. Wounds 4 each. I didn't expect 4 wounds per bike. Max, I was thinking that these guys are going to be like aggressors, where they have 3 wounds each, but seeing 4 wounds on bike, 12 wounds altogether in like a full-on, a 3-man bike squad. Again, I don't know if you can take these as like 6-man and stuff like the aggressor squads, but having 4 wounds for me is absolutely fantastic. Just like shooting one of these guys down now with toughness 5 and those 4 wounds is got to be difficult for most armies. And attacks is 2, but of course, as a Space Marine, if you charged or be charged, you do get that extra attack. So 3 attacks, hitting on their enemies for the first turn of fighting is always welcome. Leadership 7, yeah, expected that. And the save 3+, I expected to save a 3+. I didn't expect these guys to be 2+. They're not captains, they're not anything special at all. When we come to look at the rest of the article, there's nothing really special in there. They're just going about like, call pattern and stuff, and it's Belisarius this, and, some of the lore behind the bikes. I would really have liked to see more abilities to be previewed and stuff like that. I think it could be nice if they, once a week or something, show like a kind of full unit, but just give us some bits of it instead of just the stat line. But then again, when we look at this from their probably standpoint, they've got like a month still to tease people with. If the rumours are to be believed that this is coming out at the end of July, it's actually more than a month. It's a month and a half, because we've still got the whole of June still to go, and then July for this brand new Indomitus box set. So hopefully in the future we'll get to see more things on this. I'm really interested to see where they go with it. I'm also interested to see what actually happens with the bikes as a whole for Primaris, because for those of you who don't know, a lot of stuff has gone to Legends on bikes. I think it's the Apothecary on bike, the Chaplain on a bike, the Captain on a bike. Are these some of the type of characters we can expect to come? Because I would absolutely love to have like a little mini bike force. Yes, I'm going to embrace my white scar in the most Imperial Fist way possible. Have like a captain in the middle of them all, you know, for all the rerolls and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, a cheeky chapter master, use a stratagem, so it's a chapter master on a bike, something cool like that. Maybe that's a bit broken, but you know, having that kind of variety on the battlefield, I think could be really awesome. And you know, seeing a Chaplain Primaris guy on a bike, on an Apothecary Primaris guy on a bike, would be absolutely just amazing sight to behold. All right, so let's move on to this little rumour engine, because again, I've been talking about this on my streams and stuff. If you're a frequent viewer to the streams, we always talk about this. There's still more to come for the Primaris. Yes, we've seen the new Mario Kart ATV. The memes have been fantastic. I've enjoyed every last one of them. My opinion on it is that at the time of seeing it, it looked good in the trailer. But when you look at it a little bit more, every time I see the front of it now, I'm reminded of the Flintstones. I think if they make it a bit more bulky at the front, or do something with the front of it, I think it would be good. I don't mind the back. I don't mind the guy on like the little Gatling cannon thing at the back. It's just the front. The front just looks a little bit odd. We know like the big gun emplacement thing is coming with a Tech Marine. Absolutely love that. Hopefully I can put like 2 or 3 of them in my list. As an Imperial Fist, it seems very like defensive orientated, you know, anti-air and everything like that. I know you can equip las cannons with it, so it'd be nice to have them based in my armour. But the rumour image that came out today, for me, it seems Space Marine. I know you can't really say that when it comes to like servo scores and stuff, because the Mechanicus can have it, even Chaos can have it and stuff like that. It could be, you know, maybe on some type of Xenos base, or you know, something strange. These rumour images are basically here to confuse us and just to get us talking. But the main point I want to talk about is that, of course, there's more Primaris stuff coming. We have the Land Speeder that's yet to be shown, or it's the so-called Land Speeder. Well, that's what we're all calling it, the Primaris Land Speeder for now. Apparently in that blur image as well, I say apparently, it's really up to you if you want to decide. In the bottom left of it, you can see it on the screen now, some people are saying that could be a new variation of tank. I wouldn't be surprised if GW do another Primaris tank. We do have the Executioner, we have the Repulsor, we have the Estrella Super Heavy. Maybe there's something else in the pipeline. For me, if GW going to do another vehicle, I would personally love them to do some type of aircraft vehicle, like a fast flying vehicle, something maybe it could transport Primaris. The only options we have now when it comes to aircraft transporting us is the actual Thunderhawk thing, and that is just, first thing, it's very expensive, but it's on Forge World, and points cost, I think it's like 1,500 to, I think like 2,000 points. Yeah, no, I don't think it's 2,000 points. It's definitely 1,000 points plus when you come to deploy that model. So yeah, that's something that is just out the realms of reality for me at this moment in time. And again, sorry if I'm just echoing this, because I keep saying it all the time. When 9th edition drops, we're going to get the Necron Codex, I personally think, come out first. Then after that, we're going to get the Space Marine Codex, and that's when we're going to see a bunch of new Space Marine stuff. So again, I still think GW are hiding a lot from us. Definitely so when it comes to the Necron stuff. I think there's so more to come in the Necrons. I know we had the image that they posted out, but I'm sure there's going to go more into like the lore. I'm still thinking that the Void Dragon is returning as that like Satan kind of a creature and everything like that. When it comes to the Space Marines, as I mentioned, the Land Speeder and everything like that, we still have kits like the Suppressors that haven't had the multi-part kit. We've still got units like the Hell Fury that was mentioned. We all thought like the Eradicators were the Hell Fury unit, but they're not. They're called Eradicators. So what the hell is the Hell Fury unit? Is that like another version of like Suppressors with Flamers? Is it maybe like a new variation of the Primaris Bikers with Flamers? We don't really know. So this is why I think that there's going to be more stuff coming for the actual Primaris range in the future. Alright, Chaperonios, that's me done for another video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, as always. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been watching my channel over the past couple of months with all the crisis that's going on in the world, all the stuff that's going on. It's not been the best of times, has it? You know, we've basically been locked in our house, all the madness that's been just befalling on us all. I just want to say thank you for the massive support. Literally, my channel has grown in the last couple of months better than any rate I've experienced before. Like the memberships up on my channel, like I had around 100 memberships. That's like more or less doubled now. I have over 200 members on the channel, which again I'm massively grateful for. That's why we set up like the own like member Discord server, because there's such a massive community of people supporting me now. I just want to say thank you as much as I can. So really, guys, thank you for just everything. I wake up every day with like the biggest smile on my face, just wanting to make videos, talk 40k, and just being a 40k fan. So yeah, thank you for that. It really does mean a lot. Anyway, leave your thoughts, feedback, everything like that down in the comment section, and we'll have a little chat down there as we always do. Have a great day, have a great night, and I'll speak to you soon. See you now, and bye bye.